Well, here we go again. What happens when you dig? And then dig some more? And then keep on digging for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months? Well, you get a pretty big hole. I'm Mr. McSquare. This is the Buck-Chuckets and Piglins SMP. And this is the hole that I've made. Okay, so my base is out here. You can see the different structures and boats and all kinds of different things that you can see on different videos. But the whole time that the other people on the realm and myself have been building up, I've been digging away at the center here. And as you can see, we've actually made good progress. And now it's finally done. Oh, so much digging, so much digging. When you do the math, 100 by 100 square is 10,000. So every layer is 10,000 blocks. And yeah, there's like 120 layers. It's well over 1 million blocks that have been addressed to make this. So here we are at spawn 00. 50 blocks in each direction. That's 100 by 100. And there's really 4 layers. There's the surface that I'm standing on, and then 3 tiers below that. The 0 level, the bottom level, and a stone level up high. So the stone levels were essentially a lot of the enchanters hang out. The 0 level is really just access to different areas. And the bottom level, well, we only just dug down here, so we're going to start to build it up. We've got the spider farm, the skeleton farm, and the zombie farm. Community storage is down here. And on live stream, I built up that area over there. That's where we kill withers and get wither stars. But man, this was a whole lot of digging. And digging and more digging. And now that all that digging's done, I actually need a way to get up and down. So today I'm going to share with you building a Honey-vator. A Honey-vator to go all the way from the top to the bottom. So it's just a little structure at the top, because really it's a fancy bubble vator, and next to it in the barred off area there, that's just a physical manual staircase that goes all the way down to the bottom and all the way up. It's a pretty small footprint because it's a spiral stairwell and a bubble vator. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And we'll decorate the outsides at a later date, maybe some statues or fountains or gardens, or I don't know. That's a problem for tomorrow, Mr. McSquare, not today, Mr. McSquare. Today, Mr. McSquare has to get this Honey-vator done. So along the side, and it's wide enough that I can pull a boat down here that's got villagers or animals or whatever else I need in it. This spirals all the way down to the bottom and stops at each of the key levels. So as you can see, we got access there, and it continues on, and there's an access point, including a Honey-vator access point at the 0 level and the bottom level. That's just going to make life easier for getting up and down. The Honey-vator will be here, and that takes a whole lot of honey blocks. I'll show you in just a moment. I think that ceiling's going to have to be just full block sized instead of half blocked. Okay. Now let's get to building the Honey-vator. So right from the start, I knew that was going to be one of my big projects. So knowing that was coming in the future, I made sure that I built a way to get a whole lot of honey blocks. Because let's see, it takes 2 columns of honey at roughly 120 each column. That's like 240 honey blocks minimum. So over time I've been accumulating honey blocks, and we got lots, and there's more than enough there. And I'll just quickly show you a reminder of the bee farm setup that I've got. just to accumulate honey blocks over time. In the future, if I were to redo this, I'd have an automatic honey collecting system, but I also wanted honeycomb. So this is what we got. All kinds of bees doing their bee thing, buzzing about. And a walkway in between the hives, so I can just walk through here. If I use shears, I get honeycombs, and if I use bottles, I get bottles of honey. We'll just load that up. Because yes, we have a double set of bees here. Walk in between. And that gives you 32 bottles. 32 bottles is 8 honey blocks. And even as we speak, they're continuing to make more honey. So we'll let them do their thing, because that just takes time. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Anyway, we've got our honey supply. And we have more than enough honey blocks to do what we want. So we'll just put this away. And the working mechanism behind the Honey-vator, it's a whole lot of honey blocks with a bubble elevator behind it. So don't need these bottles anymore. We'll keep our honey with us because we're going to use that right shortly. And then of course we need some other building supplies to get this done as well. Water plants, yes. Going to need kelp, some dirt, some soul sand. That's about it. Half slab, a couple buckets for water. Anyway, so we'll grab all the materials that we need, and we come on over here. We'll just build from the bottom up. Here you go. The section that has the scaffolding, that's going to be clear. That's my up and down path. So there will be a column of honey there, a column of honey here. The bubble elevator will be behind it. And then where the scaffolding is, that's going to be a clear chute. Clear chute with a little water puddle at the bottom just for safety. Now, if you stand on honey blocks, you can't jump worth a darn. Honey doesn't let you jump. So the scaffolding's also doubling that. I can just go up here. Because you can't stand on top of honey blocks and then build underneath yourself and keep jumping up. The honey won't let you do it. Too sticky. And the way this works is with the bubble elevator behind, honey blocks are not a full block in size. They're just a few pixels smaller. So 2 columns of honey blocks gives a little tiny gap between them, like super tiny. But it's enough that your character can walk into it and touch the bubble elevator on the far side. And when it touches the bubble elevator, well, you get shot up in the air as if you were going up. Theoretically, this would also work with chests, but honey also acts as a safety device for when we fall. We can control our speed much better. It's got a big slowdown effect. And you can see that transparent little gap. That will allow us to access the bubble elevator. Bubble elevator with honey blocks. Honey-vator. Okay. We're going to have to get to the roof a little bit later, so we'll just leave that scaffolding there for now. Okay. And of course, we need 2 columns of honey. One won't do it. And again, we'll start at the bottom. And I've got some torches from building the hole down. And I want my torches back just because I don't like wasting things. So we'll go to the bottom, and I'm going to wind up knocking these torches down. So I'll just leave a little access doorway there. We'll build right at the bottom. We'll give a little 2 gap. 1, 2, honey. Okay, so we got the 2 gap just to access a bunch of stuff we're going to drop down the middle. And then of course build that second column of honey. See? Torch is falling down in slow motion because our honey is sticky. And we'll collect them shortly. Now, the tunnel itself is super dark, so I used glowstone to mark the landing points for each of the floors. If you don't have glowstone blocks, use like jack-o'-lanterns or sea lanterns or whatever other light source you like. Even clear glass. Just put a light behind it and that'll light it up nicely. Okay. Alright. Okay, now we will just jump down to the bottom. You can see we got honey on 2 columns. And we'll hop down and grab our torches. Okay, head back down to the bottom. There, we got the 7 torches. And then close that up. Take the scaffolding out of the way. Wait a minute. There's the entrance. Yeah, we'll go all the way to the top. Before we do the scaffolding, we will let's build that bubble-vator. And I got a turtle shell helmet just to buy me some extra time, because we are going all the way from sea level down to the bottom of the world, so the extra time we get from the turtle helmet will help. Okay, that's why we left the scaffolding there, so that we can get to the top and just do 1 column of water all the way down there. Okay, into and then access hole. Aha! Oh-ho! 1 more. And that's the right spot. Nice. Okay. Got the water going down. Water's got a head start, so let's go down slowly. See the little bubble icon on the right? That's from the turtle helmet that I'm wearing. Just buys me some extra time before the suffocation bubbles show up. Getting down to the bottom here. Kelp it up to turn the water into water source blocks. Oh, running out of bubbles. I think it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. But let's see how close we get. It's a fully enchanted turtle helmet that we got on. And not rushing it and taking our time, but getting it done. Well, 3 bubbles left. 2 bubbles left. Okay, we made the surface. We made the surface. It recharges. We're all good. Next time I should have put these bricks a little bit more lower. Oh well, we'll fix that in a moment. Okay. So we'll change this out for a soul sand block at the bottom. And that'll be the bubble-vator behind the honey blocks. Complete. Almost there. Minus 40, minus 50, and bottom level. Okay. That kelp will float to the top. We'll pick it all up again in a minute. Save it for the next project. Soul sand, soul soil. Up we're going. Okay. And yeah, I gotta chop through these blocks. Good thing I've got netherite enchanted efficiency pickaxes, because this would be a pain in the bum otherwise. If I didn't have a pickaxe that was capable of doing this, I would just put a block underneath my feet and then stand on that and fix the top. Okay, fix the damage we did to get out of here. And seal that up. Okay. So now the Bubble-vator is complete. We just gotta get the scaffolding out of here. And I'll put a water puddle at the bottom for safety. Because theoretically, you could fall down that shaft without touching the honey, which means you'd fall at full speed all the way to the bottom of the world, and that could be bad. But when you're falling, if you touch the sides, the honey will slow you down on your fall. Okay. When we knock that out, a bunch of the scaffolding falls, and then a bunch of it will fall in slow motion because the honey's making it fall slower. Okay, there's that slab with water in it. So that if I do fall on there, I won't take any falling damage. Or the other players won't either. Okay. Oh, look, slow motion falling scaffolding. That's because it's touching the honey. So now I'm in the corner and I'm scooting up. You see how fast up we go? And I can get out at the different light sources because the different light sources are the different levels. And then I start pushing over. Like so. Now it does take just a little momentum to make those hops. Otherwise you're going to miss. And with practice, it's super simple. And if you screw up the practice, don't worry about it. You're just sliding up and down honey. It's like, look, no fall damage. And then up we go. Down. No problem. Honey-vator. Stole that from Hermitcraft. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Hermitcraft. Well, that's been 4 months of digging and 1 session to put in a Honey-vator. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mr. McSquare. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.